Please welcome Amy Kunkle.
Thank you, fellow Toastmasters. I believe everyone should live life to the fullest. I know that's a mantra that a lot of people say, but not very many people actually do. But I have actually lived it. I have been open to all of life's opportunities, and I have embraced them. I don't think it was chance that I was born in Great Falls, Montana. I believe that your subconscious is formed even in utero, and I was born in the spirit of adventure, not conceived. That would be gross. I was born in the spirit of adventure. My parents were from Wisconsin, and they packed up in a van and drove west, and that's when I came into the picture. I believe that fact has shaped who I am, and it has shaped my personality, even though I didn't actually know that story until about 2 months ago. So I ended up spending most of my upbringing in the Midwest. And I don't know if you've been to Wisconsin, but it is bitter cold. Bitter cold. In fact, the last winter that I spent there, the battery on my car froze solid. Maybe that's why it didn't start. I took that as a sign from the universe, and I applied to the University of Arizona in Tucson. And I will never forget the trip that my cousin and I took the spring before I enrolled in college. We flew down and rented a cherry red Ford Mustang convertible. Yeah, that sealed the deal. Between the sunshine and the palm tree colonnades, I was destined to be there. The program, architecture, was about 5 years. I met my husband near the end of my degree program, and he was stationed at Davis-Monthan Air Force Base. A man in uniform is kind of hard to resist. We were married after graduation, and about 2 years in came our first opportunity to live life to the fullest, and we took a one-year opportunity to Washington, D.C. That year was like a vacation. He was doing his master's degree. I was just pregnant and taking the year off to see the sights. And my son was born, I believe, in the spirit of adventure while we were in DC. And one of the most unique things about being there when I had my son was that when family would come to visit, they would not just get to see the baby, but they would get to see the Smithsonian and the Washington Monument. And so that was kind of like a 2-for-1 deal. It was like a destination baby. So my journey continued. We took an assignment to Sacramento after that, where I had 2 more children, daughters, and ended up here in Canton, Ohio. After roughly 13 years of staying at home, raising my children, and instilling in them also a spirit of adventure, this proverbial chapter in my life came to a close. My children were gaining independence, and the dynamic in our home was changing. And it was actually at this point that we got another opportunity to go to Washington, D.C. This time, it was not quite as easy of a decision as you might think. Living life to the fullest, not as convenient with 3 children, in school, a house, a dog. And so, we thought about it, but the spirit of adventure won out, and we went. We went in the summer of 2016. We rented an apartment in Arlington. It was about 5 minutes away from the monuments and the Capitol, and we had an amazing year. Not only did we make memories with our children, but we lived life to the fullest as a family. This year in DC was a time when, for me personally, I had an event happen in my life that has significantly changed the trajectory of my life. And I think, what if we had not said yes to this opportunity? What if we had not picked up and moved to Washington, D.C. for this year? I wouldn't have had that shift in my life. And this shift, or this awakening as I call it, is the subject of my upcoming book. The working title of the book is Open, and I hope that when it is published, you will pick it up and do just that. Thank you.